Hello and good afternoon. I'm so excited to be with you today to bring you this training this week. Our weekly training is all about the top 10 ACT Academy and the membership that you're going to want to be a part of to get the ultimate benefits from our ACT prep success that we want you to be soaring and thriving with. For those of you that don't know, I'm the co-founder of the Top 10 ACT Academy with Miss Tori also, and we are both ACT Certified Educators, and we are bringing to you our unique three-system process that is tried and true and that has helped many students reach their goal score and more. And today's training, as I mentioned, and I'm just so over the top excited about bringing this to you, is our new monthly membership that we want to bring for you. So here, let's just jump right in. So why consider the Top 10 ACT Academy membership? So with this membership, you will have access at any time to all of the ACT material. So one of the reasons this is so important is because we all know we have busy schedules. And how many times have you wanted to be on a call or be in a meeting or have your student make it to a lesson and the times just don't jive? So unfortunately, you've had to miss out on that one event. Well, that problem is solved with our membership, with access to our content at any time. We're going to have regular trainings in this membership. We're so excited about this, to be able to offer you weekly trainings and also daily question practices, and four sections of the test each month will be gone through with explanations, detailed explanations from one of our ACT certified instructors, telling you step by step how the insiders, the ones that are thinking like the ACT, can tell you how to answer those questions. This training is invaluable. If you've been a part of our other Facebook group, you know that the trainings are very useful. This is going to be exactly what you're going to see inside of our paid membership. Also, so important here, the support that you're going to get from other people, the other teens that are also studying to take this test. Inside this group, there will be a winning environment that's going to just build and foster this wonderful learning growth experience, and support and encouragement from other people going through the same exact steps, trying to reach that goal score and encouraging one another to get there. One of the most important parts of our membership, and I cannot strive to say it enough, that you're going to have guidance from experts. So as I mentioned, this Top 10 ACT Academy is only instructed with certified ACT educators, which means that we've gone through the training specifically through the ACT test makers, and we have certifications to say that we've passed their certification marks. We've gone through weekends of training. We've gone through the tests themselves, and we regularly practice, so we know the book, we know the test inside and out. Also, as part of this membership, you're going to get the insider's information to ACT itself. So not only news and updates that you're going to get, regardless whether you're a part of a membership or not, but also how to think like ACT, how to answer the questions, how to decode some of the mystery behind how do you even get to the answers on these questions. So these are all parts of what you're going to get in this membership. So specifically, what will you get? Here's what's included in our free membership, and you're welcome to join our group and be a part of this free membership at any time. Everybody will have access to the monthly proctored full-length ACT practice test. With that, we will score this for you. We will send you your scores, and we'll offer you an analysis to get a game score plan on how you can raise your scores if you'd like. But the free monthly practice test with the scoring will be something that you can take advantage of every month if you'd like. And this is all in our free membership. Then we have a ton of ACT resources and inside pointers from ACT Certified Educators. This is going to be included in that free membership. You're going to get that whether you're a paid member or not. We also will provide tips and ACT hacks. And of course, ACT news and updates, such as how do you register, what types of changes are there, if any, what do you need to bring on test day, how do you prepare, how do you score your practice tests, and things like that will be all included in the free membership, along with other important information that we will also be providing in this free membership. So those are the things that you can look forward to if you are wanting to stay in the free membership. Next, we want to talk about what you're going to get and what's included in our paid monthly membership. So in our monthly membership, what we're going to be looking at is all of the wonderful things that you saw in the free membership, plus weekly solutions to the videos, to ACT sample questions. Now, I'm going to tell you this is probably one of the most valuable tools that you're going to get inside this free paid membership. And the reason why is because we're going through every type of question and every section of the test each month. We're providing for you step-by-step, easy explanations to understand these questions. So if you're in this paid membership and you're watching these videos, just setting aside a little bit of time each week to be a part of these explanations and the step-by-step ways to answer like an ACT test maker, then you're going to be able to confidently go in on test day, because you'll know almost all, if not all, of the types of questions that will be asked on test day by just watching these weekly videos and sample questions. You're also going to enjoy ongoing support from ACT Certified Educators. As mentioned, this is so important as well. All of our educators are qualified ACT test prep instructors, which means we don't just know the content, we also know the test. So that is also really important. Inside this paid monthly membership, guys, we're gonna be giving you daily ACT practice questions. So this comes as part of it, where we're gonna go through every explanation at the end of each week. We're gonna encourage you to be a part of that and engage and practice with each other. Ask questions if you need to. This is gonna be for you to foster this growth and learning experience for you. Also inside of our paid membership, I'm so excited to be saying this, so we're going to be giving some free, wonderful, free, really amazing free giveaways. Some examples of this would be an ACT approved calculator. Now, if you've looked at some of these calculators, you know the price that can come with this. This is going to be something that's going to be a free giveaway for participation and for raffles and other fun activities that we have within our membership monthly. Math notebooks. Also, the official ACT subject guide books. Also, we can include pacing watches and other things such as that. So you never know what the giveaway is going to be, but we're not talking about just like a number 2 pencil, guys. So please do pay attention to that as we go through the value of all that we're looking at. As I mentioned before, we're going to have the monthly game plan, the monthly test that we're proctoring, which comes with the free membership, but you will also have access to your score report and an analysis game plan that's going to be personalized for your success. We will also be including a 1-to-1 intensive that you can have with either Miss Tori or myself when you would like to set up that game plan, and that comes with one intensive. When you first enroll your membership, you can set that up with us and talk through your game plan. That is an incredible value. Also, with this membership, we're going to be adding content on a regular basis. So it's not going to be stale. It's going to be something that's up to date with every test that's coming out. You're going to see new material. You're going to see new ways to prepare and stretch and grow with us as a community. So we're really very excited about this. So as you can see from my excitement, as you can see from all the things that I've mentioned, this is a powerful resource for you and your ACT test prep success. You can discover inside this community not only those things that we're going to be dropping on a regular basis, but we will also be giving you the access to our exclusive curriculum that we teach in our 8 weeks and premier 12 weeks, 16-week programs that we have at bundle costs. And this will be something that you can discover, our unique 3-step process that we're going to use to teach, that we've used countless times to teach our students how to reach their goal score and more. And that could be you or your child. So let's back up a little bit. Let's stop and pause for just a second. Let's ask some questions, some real questions, some real talk here. Why a qualified ACT educator? What's the big deal with that? Let's talk about it for a second, because sometimes we can hear a debate with what's the difference between a really good school teacher or a subject tutor, and why isn't that something that would be just as good as an ACT qualified educator? The difference is that we not only know the academic content on the test for the English subjects, the grammar rules, the reasons why you would use punctuation, not use punctuation, certain punctuation marks, what do they mean? So the content review will definitely be there, which is usually what you get when you have a test prep class in school, or you're working with a teacher / tutor, subject tutor that's just really very good at academic content. The problem is that 1/3 of this test is, what does ACT want you to do with the information that you've learned? So 1/3 is content. 1/3 of this test is actually ACT strategies. It's what you know and how to use what you've learned in school to translate it to the answers that ACT wants you to put down as your answer choices. And this comes from a qualified ACT educator, such as someone that has been certified through ACT and knows the test inside and out, which is why it's so important. And the results speak for themselves. Here we have a student that went in and the day before texted me saying how happy they were that they had reached their goal score, and they were going to go even higher. They were going to shoot for a 33. This came after the test. A few weeks later, they had their 33, a 35 in English, a 32 in math, 33 in reading, and a 31 in science. So excited to see those results, and I was so happy to get this text. And this is part of the difference, going from a low score on your baseline to raising it to the high 20s, mid 30s even, 31, 32, 33, from these huge jumps in increase in scores is possible, not just from knowing the content of what is going to be on the test, the subjects themselves, but also the test itself. The next question I want to address that I get a lot of is, why a group? So why is it necessary? Why do we think that it's important for you to be in a membership group? And also, why do we do our online groups, our test prep classes? You've heard me mention it before. You've heard Ms. Tori mention it before, and I'll say it again, how important it is for you, your team, to experience the winning environment phenomenon. This is an amazing approach to studying. So a lot of times we hear one-on-one is the best way for students to learn. And for a long time, I'm going to be completely honest, I believe that too. But the group setting relies on one another to support each other, to help practice, to work with one another, to root each other on, to cheer each other up. When you've had a hard day and you're coming in and you're missing more questions than you'd like to, your group members, your test prep family will be right there knowing exactly what you're going through, helping you. And guess what happens? When you have support, when you have that cheerleading squad right behind you, you're going to be able to raise that score up and up and up and up until you're reaching your goal score, and everyone's 100% behind you. This is why we believe so strongly at Top 10 ACT Academy that you have a group for that winning environment phenomenon. This student went through my class, wasn't even thinking that raising the score was possible at all. And as you can see, The goal score is now changed, and can't wait for tomorrow. This is the day before the test. This is the student I was telling you about that did indeed get those scores. Guys, this is the day before the test, when most students are nervous, most students are feeling anxious about it, are unprepared, maybe not even knowing how to go in and study. And this student is totally prepared and happy, and not being able to wait until tomorrow to go and get that higher score, which they did indeed get. So amazing results that we're seeing with this group winning environment in a class setting. So here's the next question. What's the big deal about the weekly trainings? Why is it so important? Can't we just get the big ACT Red Book that everyone talks about and use that? Well, we do 100% believe in using the official ACT material, don't get us wrong. Along with our tried and true 3-step proven system, we use that as practice. We use the ACT prep book as practice questions because it is the real ACT questions. They're retired real tests. They're not ones that are like ACT-like, but they are actually the ones that we're going to see very similar on test day. There's only so many ways that ACT can reword a question to make sure that the content that they want to question and see if the child is ready to move on, it has been mastered, how they're going to do on that. There's only so many ways they can ask these questions. So the more familiar your student is with the test questions themselves, the real ACT test questions themselves, then they're going to see the major results. This is why our ACT certified educators give these inside tips and strategies in our weekly trainings to specifically break down real ACT questions and give you explanations so that you know exactly how to do it. So it's not just, here you go with the information, figure it out on your own, and you're on your own. But inside the group, you're going to have practice. You're going to have time to ask the questions. We're going to go through them. You're going to see us walking through them step by step, which isn't always something that happens in all situations. So you'll see from real ACT certified educators breaking down the real ACT questions. And of course, one of the convenient parts of the flexibility and the time is that these trainings are always recorded. They will always be available to you whenever you want to go back and review something. Take a look at it, check your answers. Maybe you weren't able to be with us live when we went through it. You can come back and see how you did with those questions. And so that's why the weekly trainings is such a big deal. The students that excel the most in our program are the ones that stay with us when we're introducing a new strategy and go with the guided practice, and then take that momentum and go a little further, go on a little bit more, and reach that next practice level. Because, you know, people say practice makes perfect, but actually practice can sometimes make permanent. So with the guided weekly trainings, we're going to be able to make sure that the practice is actually going to be applied in a practical application way that's going to get the results, so that we're not actually practicing permanent habits that aren't going to help us on the test. So we're going to be able to see that right away and be able to put a stop to any habits that are being formed in a way that's going to not result in the positive practice. So those are some reasons why we definitely want to do the weekly trainings every week. And here are some reasons too. These are some excellent results that we see. We see one student that was awarded scholarship. So why does it matter? Why does the weekly training matter? Why is it so important to use the ACT? Well, just a couple of points can make thousands of dollars of difference in a scholarship that could be awarded. So these are some of the reasons. Also, not only for that, scholarship merits, but our other testimonial here coming in from this coming fall, 2021, this past fall, the student went ahead, took the test, got amazing scores, and in the top 10%, and was able to be accepted into every school that she applied to, and went on to be majoring in engineering. So we're so excited for those results, to see those come in. We've got Big 10 colleges that were represented, and from whether you're thinking really big college or a college specifically that you're really wanting to get into, if you are doing the work and you're practicing it in a guided practice way with a qualified educator, you are going to be able to reach your goal score or more and have the scholarship merits and also then the potential to be able to get into any school of your choice. So if you're thinking, this sounds all great, but I'm not really sure if I'm ready to commit to joining a paid monthly membership. We get it. We totally get it. And we want you to know that our mission is to help as many teens as possible reach that top 10 score. This opens the scholarship merits that we talked about, potentially allowing for students to go to attend the college of their dreams. And we're really passionate about that. We really want to be able to provide the quality resources. So if the free membership is right for you right now, that's perfect. That's great. And we say, go ahead, join our free group, and you're going to be able to still have some wonderful resources there. It's perfect if you're looking for a general overview, ACT at a glance. If you want just to practice on your own and get the proctor test and the scoring, maybe some test prep tips here and there, then this is exactly what you want. And we would be so happy to have you move over to our free membership group, and we'll give you all of that information at the end of today's training. But if you are thinking, wow, all of those results look amazing, and we're really ready to take this up to the next level and get as much as we can from this membership, where we're still going to be able to see the results that we really want to see, that goal score or more that we have in mind, so that our student can go to that top 10 college of their choice, so that they can go get the results that they want. Then we would love to offer you a spot in our exclusive ACT Certified Educators Top 10 ACT group. This is for people that are really ready to work. So if you come in and after a while you're no longer active, we're going to be continually working together. So the whole working as a group, encouraging one another, this is all part of that winning environment. So everybody's in it together. So we want you to take that into consideration when you're thinking about joining this group, because we're looking for serious, motivated students that are really looking to raise their score to the max. In this top 10 exclusive membership group, you will get the access to our unique top 10 curriculum. We're going to be giving out 2 live trainings a week, plus live lessons on all 4 sections of each ACT section. Each month we'll be covering questions from all 4 sections. You're also going to be able to have access to that proctor test that I talked about, and a detailed analysis and game plan to increase your student scores, specific and customized to your student. There's so many more valuable membership benefits, and the value here, if we were going to put a dollar sign to it, would be roughly around $497. And this is actually really pretty low when we think of all of the amount of hours that we'd be putting in the live training that we're going to be doing inside this membership. But that is the value that we feel justified to put on here. But we have an early Actiontaker discount. We really want to have as many people in this group. We really want to help as many teens as we can. And so if you are ready and this is something you want, then you're going to want to jump on this, because this is a limited time offer for the price to be at what it is. Take a look at the price. If you jump in before July 31st, your founder's rate of this monthly paid membership fee will be just $17 a month, and it will not increase. It will stay at that $17 a month as your early action takers fee. And so we're so excited to be offering this, all of that to certified ACT educators at your 24/7 access, and able to reach us for questions at any time. If you decide to wait and you join after this time, you can still get in an incredible price at just a monthly price of $97. This will not increase either once it's set, but that $17 will be no longer available once we go past July 31st. So we really want to see as many of you joining. Grab a friend, join together. If you know your student has some friends, some other classmates that are all around the about taking the ACT at this time or near this time, $17, guys. It's a great deal for all of the value you're going to get. And when this is gone, it's still going to be an incredible value for everything that you're going to get. But we want everybody that sees this, everyone that hears about it, to be able to jump on this and take advantage of this, because we're so excited to be able to offer this as a gift to you, to come into our membership and really be able to increase those scores at a very great cost to you. So that's the training for today. I'm so excited to be able to be with you. I was enjoying every minute. I hope that at this time, if you have questions, you go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I will look back through the comments and answer them when we're all done here. If you have an interest in wanting to know more about the specific details and want to get on a call with us, you can do that. And if you want to know more about our exclusive 8-week, 12-week, or 16-week group training that goes through everything with live classes, a 1 hour length at a time that we're going through, want to know more about that, and you really want to get serious about seeing that score be raised, go on over to foractprep.com and you'll get all the information of that. For those that want to get on this $17 a month early Action Takers Founders cost, then go ahead and mention that or jump on the link that will be provided for you to go ahead and take advantage of that. I will see you next time. And until then, happy testing and have a good night.